What? Well, you're American, okay? Okay. What kind of American are you? You don't know?
Welcome back to 556 Media. And what you just saw was a brief part of the movie Civil War, coming out in April of 2024 through A24 Films. So check that out. And that brings us to the topic of this video, which is prepping. So anyone that's been following my channel knows for months and months my shop has been cluttered with all kinds of things, and all of these things are going to another property I own out of state. And the reason for that is because I need more equipment there. I need more supplies and things like that, and this falls into the not just daily necessity use, but also the prepping category. So we'll get into that in a second, but tools, hand tools, mechanical tools, everything you can imagine is going there. Now, this property does already have a lot of this. However, I'm just adding to it, and that's where we'll get into the prepping part. So, two of the things you'll see right here on the gunsmithing bench right away is the ReadyWise emergency food supply. Now this is 52 servings, and you can see 25-year shelf life. So that's going to my property in another state. Because I've got plenty here, I need to add more there. It's relatively inexpensive to purchase this, but it's also good to have on hand. Also, and we'll get into this in a second, ammunition, gun parts, things like that. Those are going there as well. And there's already plenty of ammunition, tools, and parts and things like that there, but I'm just adding to it because anyone that watches anything here knows I don't need it here. So I'm just taking extras, doubles, triples to the other property to have there. Prepping 101. So you can see one of the things I don't have at the other property is an air compressor. I have two here at this property. So I bought one at a good price on sale, and I'm taking that new along with all the accessories, like everything you need, other hand tools and other items that are needed, could be needed, hardware, all kinds of things that you can imagine. And as I said, I have a lot of these things already there at the property, but these are doubles and triples, so I'm just adding to what is at the other property because prepping, and it can't hurt because that is a secondary source of location. If something really bad happens, if you can't stay where you are and you have to go somewhere, you need resources and you need a location to go to that has those resources. So I've been establishing that over the years. And part of prepping is creating the foundation for your supplies, your location, your supplies, things like that. And that's what I'm doing with this. And one of the things, if you're not a prepper, is you start small. If you've never prepped before, but you're interested in it, start small. Start cheap, start small. Once you get an idea, you get a handle on it, then start increasing your prepping supplies, your prepping everything. So in this case, let's talk about food. So start out with low cost, long-term, shelf-stable foods, and get something cheap. Start out. Same thing with what's in here. Gun parts. Here's a magazine, a 10-round magazine for an AR-15 style platform. Ammunition, as we all know, is pretty expensive at times. And I don't know if you can see, but there's various calibers here because I have various calibers of firearms. I also already have various calibers of ammunition stored in the other property out of state, but I have way more here, and I want to add more at the other location. So I have a little tiny ammo can full of additional boxes of ammo, along with gun parts and things, you know, that I might need. There, so that will go there because I don't need all this surplus stuff here because I have plenty. So I guess the bottom line is, if you're going to start prepping, start small. You go to the store, you have a few extra bucks. Get an extra box of ammo. Buy, you know, a hand tool that you already have, but an extra one to put at another location. Emergency food, very critical. Water, things that I've addressed in other videos. Start small and then work up from there. There's no need to just go out and get all this stuff all at once at all. It's not financially sound, and it's exhausting and takes up a lot of space. You have to prepare to be prepared. So start small, work your way up. And like I said, this is just a brief video, somewhat educational, somewhat advisory, but yeah, tools, lots of tools, supplies, food, ammunition, gun parts. There's all kinds of stuff here that's going to the second property. All this stuff I already have here. So like I said, this is all doubles and triples of things I have, just moving them to another location. Anyway, thanks for watching, liking, commenting, and subscribing. See you on the next one.